Hey guys, welcome back to the Lucy Show. Again, we're going to be doing something weird. I mean, you're probably already used to it because the second channel of mine, I intend on making very different from the main channel. It's not just going to be me talking anymore. It's literally going to be me living my life. So it's actually like, I guess, Iceland and Greenland, where I should have probably swapped it. This channel should be called Living with Lucy. The other one should be called the Lucy Finance Show or something like that, but whatever. What's done is done. So that one's still going to be called Living with Lucy, and this one's still the Lucy Show. But think of it as more swapped. This is more like living with me. So again, welcome to my living room where I was doing my crunches. And I cannot even do my crunches right now because, well, I'm not going to show you everything on the floor. But as you can see, this is as you can see, this is a suitcase. There's actually 5 suitcases here. Actually, I took out like 6 suitcases worth. One suitcase was just like a duffel bag. So I literally have like 6 suitcases in my house right now that I am trying to condense into putting back, because I have literally had like 7 suitcases in the storage stored away while I was living in my tiny place. And now I have this place, which is much bigger. I can try and shove a bunch of things into my small packs closet, because I put in all my clothes. I shoved everything into my large packs closet, the one that you guys see like in my live streams on the main channel, like behind me. And then I have a smaller one where I was going to put in clothes, but I have so much things that I just kind of like jumbled all my clothes together. And I'm going to put all my clothes into the larger closet. And then the smaller one, I'm just going to put stuff, probably still more clothes, but like, I'm just such a hoarder, as you can tell by my title of this episode. Like, I just have so much things. It's crazy that I guess this is such a first world problem, but I have so many things that I'm like pissed off. Like, I have so many things that I'm annoyed right now. And I'm so pissed off that I'm going to be spending probably like 5 hours just to try and like organize this stuff, put it into my like closet, which should be a closet and should have clothes in it, but instead I'm gonna have like this. Like, I just have so much stuff. I've never even gone boxing before, but like these were left behind by my brother that didn't want it anymore, and I'm like, I'll take it. Like, I'm just such a hoarder. I say yes to a lot of things that people don't want and give me throughout my life. And like these 7 suitcases that I have 6 in here I'm talking about, I've had these suitcases. Like, I basically built up all this extra stuff. I built up all this extra stuff within a span of like 5 years. So you can imagine like how much stuff I have. Luckily, my parents' home, even though I don't live there, they still let me put stuff. So I still have like, well, you can imagine a lot more things. So just like in a span of a few years, I just have random things. And I'll just show you some random stuff. I'm not gonna show you everything. It's ridiculous. Boxing gloves, even though I've never gone boxing, is one of them. Well, this is really cute. Actually, this is really cute. I don't know. My SO got me this. I was like, oh my God, don't say the wrong person. I'm pretty sure my SO got me this. So cute. Or maybe I won it myself. Actually, I have so much stuff. I can't even remember. But I think my SO bought me this. Okay. I hope he's not watching right now. But I'm pretty sure he bought me this. And if he didn't, then that's rude of me. But so cute. I think it's called a Rilakuma. I used to have a phone case of this little bear, and it's like brand new. The tag is even on it. Yeah, it's called Rilakuma. It's this cute little bear thing. And I've never really even used it. I just like shoved it into a suitcase. That's my life, guys. Just a bunch of random things. What else? Oh, this is hilarious. Actually, the only reason why I dug into my suitcases is because one of my friends wants to borrow my Chun-Li costume. I have this Halloween costume over here that when I had black hair years ago, I was Chun-Li for Halloween. And so I had to pick this out just so I can lend it to my friends. What are friends for? So I have a Chun-Li costume in here, which I have to put out before I forget. I have to give this to her. Wait, hold on. Shove this to the corner. Actually, this one. I have like a blow dryer in here. More, like basically a lot of stuffed animals. I don't even know what some of this stuff is. Holy cow. What is this? I think this is a, oh my God. I think this is like one of those LED light things. I think I have an, like, you know those light things that like a projector for the lights on your ceiling? Oh my God. I didn't even know I had one. 2 birthdays ago. So I don't know if you guys saw my short video that I just posted today. I actually like made that recording a while back of my bathroom, and you see all like the avatar lights, like when it's dark, and make my bathroom like shine and glow with all these laser lights. So that machine, actually, I had like my best friends were like, "What do you want for your birthday?" And I'm like, I can't really think of anything. This is like 2 years at least, or 3 years ago. I was like, I can't really think of anything I need. This is before I had my own place. I didn't need much things. I'm like, but I kind of always wanted like an LED light projector that looked like I was living in like, I don't know, the galaxy. So they got me one, and it's this thing. So hold on. So they got me, let me pull this out. So like about 2 years ago, they got me this, and I love this, but I didn't know, I guess, that I had this like probably 4 or 5 years ago. I just forgot about it. See, like being a hoarder is costly, because if I just knew I had this, I wouldn't have told them to buy me another one. But I don't even know how good this works. I don't even know if I tried it out. But that other one that this one is really, really nice. I don't think I kept the box, but oh wait, no, this is not the thing I wanted to show you guys. I'm gonna have fun like after I'm done this stream to see what the heck else I have that I probably bought doubles of. Like this is the type of stuff I keep. Like I have this in a suitcase for God knows how long, probably at least 4 years, I'm assuming. This cost me $10. It's literally just, I think it's for food. I don't know. I guess I always envision myself with my own place eventually. Now that I finally do, I can pull this baby out. It's just wood. I just wanted one for some reason. I don't know. I could probably put cheese on this. I was just at Disneyland, and I went to you guys will see my vlog later on, whenever the heck I finally post all my travel vlogs. The Hawaii ones, the Spain ones first, and then the Hawaii ones, and then you'll see more. But like, okay, so I went to Disney yesterday, and I ordered this charcuterie board. So it's like the wooden plate, literally just wood. Like it looked like this, except with a Mickey Mouse key sign. And then with some cheese and some meat on it. It basically was like this. So I can try to replicate the Magic Key Terrace. I think that's what it's called. It was very bougie. Like you had to be like you have to know somebody or be somebody who buys a membership to Disneyland. So not just like one ticket. And then when you have the Magic Key, which sounds hilarious, you can go to the Magic Key Terrace, which is in Disney California Adventure Park. So out of the whole park, DCA and Disneyland in California, there's just that one that's like super exclusive, where you have to be a member. You can't just buy a ticket and then expect to go in there. But more about that later if I can remember. First, on Jeffrey Dahmer, I think he's called. I talked about him in my live streams before. Hold on, let me just put my hand. My baby. I told you guys my hands were really dry on the other stream. I was really mad that I couldn't find lotion, but then I have lotion, but I found a baby silk hand mask sheet. I'm trying to get baby hands. I don't even know how long I've had this. It might be like bad. I don't know. Oh my God, it's like, does it even have water in it? I don't even know how this works. I've had it for so long, maybe it doesn't work anymore, but I've never used this. I think someone gave it to me as a gift. I don't remember buying this. It's called Hands Exclusive Sheet, containing nutritious essence, making rough hands soft and moist like baby hands. And then it's all Korean at the back, and it says 15 to 20 minutes. I have to keep this on for 15 to 20 minutes, and let's hope my hands are like babies. So anyways, let me continue with my story. Oh, wait, no, I have to click something. Wait, let me just respond back to some of your comments. By the way, guys, this is my second channel, The Luci Show, where I do whatever I want. And you're basically chilling with me here, not every single day, but on the weekly. So please support the channel if you like this by smashing that like button, making sure you're subscribed, and ringing that notification bell. Thank you. Hi there, Sat fan. Thank you for being first. Do you still hold Shiba in you? And yes, you're welcome to talk about anything you want. Questions, crypto, whatever, but just keep in mind crypto, stock stuff I try to talk about on the main channel. Do you still hold Shiba Inu? Yes, I have some Shiba Inu, just like I have some Doge coins, just like I have some Ethereum. Welcome back, beautiful and amazing human beings. Thanks, Alan, Dan. Minimalism, Lucy, let's go. Yeah, I love minimalism, but I think I'm far, far away from it. Oh my God, I don't know how old this thing is, but oh, it's still wet inside. Oh, that's so weird. I was like, maybe I had this for like a few years and it's like gone bad and it's dried up, like, you know, face masks, face sheets, like after a while it'll like go bad or like go dry, but it's actually wet inside. That's so cool. It's just like plastic, and it has this like, I don't know what to call it, like this film clothy thing inside, and then it's wet on the inside. So I guess I'll put my hands in it for like, what did I say, 15 to 20 minutes. Okay, I'll put it on for 15-20 minutes, and then that'll probably be around the time where I'm done this stream and I have to clean up all my stuff that I hoarded over the years. I like the blue Let's box. I mean, well, because my brother left me these boxing gloves, I don't even know where he got them. I will eventually take up some type of a boxing class. That is the game plan. I will eventually go boxing, I guess. I mean, I think it's a good workout. I need to get my energy levels right. Like I need to start, like I've been saying for many months now, I need to get my sleep schedule right, and then just have better energy. But I feel like it's one of those things, like my diets, like my many diets. I've been screaming about how like I'm gonna lose weight since I was like 13 years old, and that did not work out for many years. Until finally now, I guess this year, I did the impossible. I finally lost weight and kept it off. So I think with my sleeping schedule, I could complain about it all I want, but one day I'm just gonna snap. And then I'm going to start being one of those crazy people that wake up at 6 a.m. every day, like internal clock. So just a matter of time, guys, but watch me. I will do it. Will you dress up in this Halloween, Patrick? Hi there, Patrick. No, I don't think so. I mean, I will probably not. My schedule is all over the place because I have these errands and appointments to attend to, and during Halloween time I will be doing one of them, and I don't know if I will have time to buy a Halloween costume around that time. But if I plan on still doing live streams, so if I do, I'll put in some effort and maybe get some type of a headband of some sort for the spirit, because I do like Halloween. I think Halloween, Christmas, Thanksgiving are like my top 3 favorite holidays. I mean, there's not many left after that for me. Wait, what, $10 for a piece of wood? Yes, a piece of wood that you could serve cheese on. I'm pretty sure the Disney ones are probably more expensive than mine. And you don't want to know how much I paid for my Disney platter yesterday then, that I didn't get to keep the wood. Sounds like something Jeffrey Dahmer would give you. What? The glove is probably expired. Well, I'm going to, and if it comes out all red, then you guys know why. You need to step up your laser projection game. I've got some crazy ones. Oh, so you didn't like my lights in my bathroom video? What? Okay, well, Ellen, you're like on a different playing field. On my level, I don't know any other people with a cooler bathroom than mine, so my bathroom lights are still pretty sick. But anyways, Jeffrey Dahmer. Okay, what was I gonna say? Let me time this. Okay, I'll say this in 3 minutes, and then I'll do 20 minutes of this. I realize that I have to plan better with my time. So like I think I'm all over the place. My streams are all over the place because my personality is like that, and that's why my videos are so weird. But I realize I have to do like the school schedule thing for myself again, because I feel like in school I'm organized, outside of school I'm not. So I realize like probably to have better maximization of my time, I have to start giving myself like a schedule, like a school schedule. Like instead of having like PE for one class and like history the other, I have to make myself like get up in the morning and be like, okay, 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. I work out, 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. I make content, 8 a.m. to like 10 a.m. I'm like making live streams. Like I have to do it, or else I think I'm just always going to be behind and like never finish uploading my videos. So that's a game plan before the end of this year. With Dahmer, okay, what was I gonna say? So I just thought that this was like crazy. I just want to talk about it. I know what it's about. I didn't really know he was a serial killer. I don't memorize serial killers' names unless it's like Ted Bundy because I watched a Netflix series. I don't really memorize. I know that there's people who's like obsessed with serial killers and like write them letters in jail cells. Like I actually know someone who knows someone who apparently wrote a serial killer letters in jail cells. I didn't even memorize which friend it is, but I know that there is one whose friend that I never met obsessed with serial killers. I'm not one of those people. The closest thing to serial killer obsession I've ever had was watching Dexter and all of it. Like I binged it. I thought it was a great show. But anyways, Jeffrey Dahmer, I guess it's like the big new Netflix series. I don't think it's one of the Netflix series that's kind of giving them the edge to do better in Q3. I heard on the news is Stranger Things, which is I guess something that's big for them in original series. And oh, actually no, Jeffrey Dahmer was one of them. I think I heard it on the news today. So they said it was Stranger Things and then something else, like the original series that are doing really good. Actually, it might be Jeffrey Dahmer. I might have messed up on that one. But yeah, they're doing really, really good on it. It's really popular. I know a lot of people who are watching it. I kind of refuse to watch it just because I know myself and I feel like it's like one of those things where I choose to live with like rose colored glasses. Like I know those things exist and I know those people exist in the past, future, present, whatever. I just don't really want to watch it now. Like I'm not ready for it mentally. I think I'm like the world is already so bad that I think watching that would just make me want to gag. Um, so I know like the gist of it 'cause I kind of read articles just talking about him. But I thought it was interesting that Netflix kind of like made him a big deal, like the talk again. And then I see this article from eBay where like this is from Variety. It says eBay bans Jeffrey Dahmer after I'm assuming Halloween costumes after listing surge due to Netflix monster. You can't sell items that promote or glorify violence is what it says. So I love how they're calling it due to Netflix monster. Like I don't know if they're blaming Netflix for kind of bringing back this monster into people's lives or like as a topic. But I don't see how that's like I think for me, I don't really understand if the show is popular and people want to dress up as him for Halloween, like, is that that bad? 'Cause what's the difference of dressing up like him versus dressing up like, I don't know, Ted Bundy or dressing up as like a fictional character, Jason versus Freddy, whatever. Like you could do all those seconds. It's not like they're any better. I feel like maybe it's just me, but I feel like you're either you're either a killer or you're not a killer. So when people dress up as killers for Halloween, it's like to me, I don't really get extra disgusted. I'm like, okay, it's Halloween and they choose to dress up like some people want to dress up as witches, some people want to dress up as bunnies, some people want to dress up as serial killers. And it's just a thing. So like really stopping people from dressing up like him. I don't even know how hard it is to get his costume because maybe I've never watched it, but I'm looking at his pictures on here. And I mean, I see like how hard is it to be this guy? You just what do you like stick a Bristol board behind you and then you have like the lines you could draw out as for your mugshot. And then he has glasses, some blonde-ish, dirty blonde hair, and he has like some plaid jacket and some scenes, I guess, and then there's like a t-shirt. Like, is it that hard to dress up like him? Why would I even want to pay? Like, that's my biggest question. I think why would anybody want to pay to dress up like this person? It's like I would probably you could dress yourself up as a minion too with just like overalls, like blue overalls, yellow shirt. Like it's like as easy as that. But then it'd probably be more effort to be a minion. You probably have to paint your face like a bright yellow color. He yes, Z Vermont. I know what he did. I'm not gonna say that on my because I got flagged. I figured out the secret. I have an idea when it's going to be the last month to buy cryptocurrency. 2023, Rick James says. Way to change topic. September, the Feds will start lowering interest rate. So you're saying September 2023. Okay, that's far away. I'm pretty sure they'll start. Okay, I agree with you that by next year, 2023 September, the Fed will probably stop raising rates, or maybe they'll lower the interest rate because that's a long time, my friends. And crypto will start going on. I'll bet. Yeah, I mean, I already know people with those game plans. Like I know many people that are just waiting for the Feds to stop hiking up rates not even lowering rates, but the moment they tell everybody and do like a speech that says, I'm no longer going to be raising any rates, that's the moment I think the stock market will do a true turnaround along with the crypto market, because the crypto market will obviously follow where the money's at. Don't watch Dahmer. I regret watching it, but once I started, I had to finish. CJ says that's like me, but with Rings of Power. When I first watched like the first 2 episodes, I was kind of like, I don't know if I want to keep doing this to myself. It was kind of boring to me, kind of slow, but now that I've watched it, I just have to finish it. I like it more now, though. I think I like Rings of Power more, but maybe it's because I didn't rewatch the whole. I need to rewatch all of the Lord of the Rings movies, and then I think it'll hit me more. Like I'll like Rings of Power more. Anyways, my hands are like a desert, so I'm gonna pop. Ooh, it's so weird. It's such a weird feeling. I can't explain it. I've never done one of these. Like I've worn gloves at like for manicures and pedicures. I've even had like a foot glove before where they put my feet into like wax and stuff. I think it's called wax paraffin, whatever. Some type of thing that makes your feet smooth. But I've done weird stuff like that. But this is like the weirdest at home thing I've ever done. Ooh, I could still slide my laptop with these. Nice. Okay, wait. I have to have it on for 20 minutes. So, hey Ziggy. Hey Ziggy. Set alarm for 20 minutes.
20 minutes. Starting now.
Okay. Sweet. I wouldn't watch even first episode of Rings of Power. So boring, CJ says. Hey, I like it. I like the elves. I think they're cool. I like the hobbits, or I think they call it Harfoot, but I'm still calling them hobbits. I like it. It's just, it was very slow, and it's still not enough action for me. I feel like with the amount of money that they apparently spent, Amazon spent on Rings of Power, I was honestly expecting like a fighting scene, or like bare minimum one massive fighting scene like every other episode. It just seemed like, I'm like, how did they spend that much money? They spent more money, I think, than like either the first movie or the first 2 movies, or the whole like entire series of movies. I don't know. They spent so much money on it that it's mind-boggling. For there to not be that many fighting scenes, a little weird for me. I'm super impressed you do so many crunches. Well, that's pretty cool. Grouseway says. Thank you. I'm gonna do my, which, speaking of which, I should move around because I only did like 600. Ooh, it actually, like, this works on my iWatch too. I love this. I love it when you wear gloves and stuff and like all your tech still works. Okay, 6,000. I should have been stepping around more as I was talking to you guys. So this is what I do when I'm watching Netflix and I'm cheating. I just need to get enough steps. This is how you guys, they don't find it, like, people think it's so impressive when I tell them I do 10,000 steps a day, and I'm like, but you need to know how I do it. This is how I do it. I literally like walk forwards, walk backwards. I would walk left and right, but my suitcases take up all the space, so I can't really do that. So excuse me as I just walk forwards and backwards as I talk to you guys. This might make you dizzy, but I don't care. Okay, so I have 6,700 steps. And I had to do this before. I have like an hour and a half to get all my steps in. I could usually do, like, if I step around really, really quickly like this, just nonstop, which I've done it before. Like if I just do this for an hour, I could get more than 3,000 steps. So I basically just have to do this and then I'm done. Or I cheat and I go like this. I just shake my hand, the one with the watch on it. You just go like this. That also helps. Why the gloves? Are you about to commit a crime? CJ says, no, these are my baby hands. I'm trying to get baby silky hands. It's my hand mask. And I don't know how old this is because I got it as a gift and I swear I didn't open it for like at least the pandemic. So these are definitely expired. But I've been meaning to put on some type of a hand mask forever just because my hands are so dry. It's ridiculous. And I've always been putting on, I think it's because I don't sleep enough, to be honest. I think it's because like I just don't get enough. Well, I do sleep a lot, but some days I like skip sleep. So I've had like obviously like a whole week within the last month where I like didn't sleep on and off. And I think that really wrecked my body. And now I just feel like I keep drinking water, but I still feel thirsty. And then my hands are super dry. Poorly made series. It's a joke, Vermont says. So what about what do you think, Vermont, about Game of Thrones or the dragon, the House of the Dragons, whatever. I feel like I'm always adding an extra the or the or whatever. GB love right there. Thanks for coming by, all of you guys. Thanks for destroying the like button. And I want to say a huge thanks to, you know who you are, the people that have been using my Rakuten link. I just checked my Rakuten app earlier and I saw the referral gains that I got, because anytime you guys use my Rakuten link, I get $30 when you spend and buy, and you get your $30 back. So it's a win-win situation. If you guys have not checked out my Rakuten link yet, you can get it down in the description below, and I pinned it to the top of the stream. So basically, on Rakuten, you save extra money. You're welcome. Let's say you're shopping on Macy's or whatever, or you're shopping on Sephora or any like really department stores, a bunch of places. Best Buy, I think, is on there too. So anything you can like shop online for. How Rakuten works is that they're basically the middle person. You use their app and you go onto their app and then you shop for the things you were going to buy anyways. Like let's say a TV or a Dyson vacuum. You go into it, you go onto the website that you want, you buy it, but then because you shopped through the Rakuten app, you will be getting a kickback. So you'll be getting some cash back from Rakuten app. And because they want to get more customers onto their app platform, whenever you make your first, well, I guess when you spend money on Rakuten for the first time after opening up a new account, they will reward me for referring you $30, and you also get $30 in cashback rewards too. And you can get that in a check format sent to your house or through PayPal, which is usually how I like it. So check it out, Rakuten, link to the top. House of Dragon is somewhat better. Okay, I'm excited because I think between Game of Thrones and Lord of the Rings, which is a really old movie, I've always liked Game of Thrones, the TV show, more. Or but the thing is, when I say always, I mean the first time I watched Game of Thrones, I was bored on the first episode for the first 20 minutes in. And then it took me years later to just rewatch everything at once, binge it all at once. And then I was obsessed with it. So yeah, Game of Thrones, I have a feeling I'm just going to like the prequel for Game of Thrones more than I do the prequel of Lord of the Rings, because I don't really know Lord of the Rings that well, to be honest. It took me 5 episodes to realize that Galadriel existed in the original series, because I knew it was a prequel, but then I'm like, I didn't think that they would include characters who are like in the original movie, because I thought they'd all be dead or like not born. And then I was like, oh, never mind. Elves like live forever or whatever. So then I looked it up and I was like, Galadriel on Google. And then it showed up as Kate Blanchett. I think that's her name. That actress. So I was like, whoa, I guess she's just the younger version, or she's playing the younger self of Galadriel, like from the movie. Because I do remember her from the movie. I'm talking about Kate Blanchett from the original movie. And I had no idea. I just remember, because it's such an old movie, that I was like, I remember there being an elf lady. But there's like 2 famous elf ladies. There was the Galadriel blonde lady, and then there was the brunette one played by the girl who was also in Armageddon. Liv Tyler, Liv Tyler. There we go. Oh my God. Lucy, if you want a workout, I'll give you some farm chores. You can skill some blue gill or trout. I don't know if I like scaling things, because I don't even like to like usually cut up my own seafood, like crabs, lobsters. If I buy it, I usually have it at the grocery store for them to chop it for me, because I'm too like annoyed at the cleanup process, especially like my kitchen's quite small. So literally if I took a lobster or like a crab and I chopped it, it would just, the guts and the brains would just fly out everywhere. Yeah, it's not what I want. I don't want to clean it up. Why? Hold on. Watch even an episode. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm trying to skip. The police helped him out, Vermont said. A poured acid battery. Ugh. Okay, but either way, my point about the whole Jeffrey Dahmer thing is that I think it is a little bit weird that like eBay is doing this ban on the costumes. Actually, you know what? I'll ask you guys. Hi there, the Dream Giver. Welcome to the stream. What are you doing dancing? What are you doing dancing? Yes, I am doing something up to no good with my gloves. No, just kidding. This is a hand mask, and I am moving around simply because I need to get my 10,000 steps. Need to get my 10,000 steps in, and I'm way behind because I slept in for way too long and I've apparently not moved. And it's ridiculous because I know I'm gonna get I have to clean 5 suitcases today, and I know I'm gonna get it done today. So I'm probably gonna be up for like the next couple of hours. Oop, I'm probably gonna trip and kill myself. Um, I'm gonna be done in like the next couple hours, which means I will definitely have taken more than 10,000 steps. But then because I'm just such a weirdo and I need to do like 10,000 steps every day, that I'm trying to do it within like the next hour and a half. This is what happens when you leave everything last minute, like me. Don't be like me. Okay, I'm almost done. I just have 3,000 more to do, which means I definitely can do it within the next hour or so. I might just start cleaning up while I'm doing this stream, so I'm not wasting time. Lucy, you know about computer. Make us a Lucy coin. Rick James, there's already a Lucy coin out there spelled by Luci. And no thank you. I was not a part of that. Did not buy any of that. And I don't plan on ever making my own coin because you know why? There's too many scammers. There's too many people. Like, even I feel like if I meant well and I made my own coin, it could totally be sabotaged and like bought up by someone and then mass sold off, and then you would probably be the blame. I would probably be blamed afterwards. So no thanks. I don't think I ever want to make my own coin, even if there was a lot of money to be made. Do you live in Sopa or Bev Hills? Krause says, well, I don't reveal. I tell you guys I'm in CA, but I don't reveal where I'm at. But no, Bev Hills, are you kidding me? How rich do you think I am? A rich person would not be buying a used fridge. Let's just leave it at that. So no, I am not living in Bev Hills while making a video for you guys in front of my used fridge with this little amount of space. Like, I think I heard the funny thing about Beverly Hills is that I heard people literally go dumpster diving in Beverly Hills because the nice stuff that the rich people throw out into their trash cans. I've never done it, but I can't say that doesn't sound appealing. Apparently, like, they will just throw out, like, I don't know if that's a myth or somebody actually dumpster dived and knew somebody who told me this, but apparently wealthy people will just throw out like an old iPhone, or like an old expensive handbag that's probably a couple bills, if not a couple of G's, into the dumpster. So you can go dumpster diving, apparently. Just kidding. Don't take anything on this channel for anything other than entertainment purposes only. Do your own DD, as always. I do not recommend going dumpster diving in anybody's trash. And I also think, isn't that illegal? I feel like it must be illegal. Because, like, if somebody was in my front lawn and then try to, like, look through my trash, I feel like that's an invasion of privacy. Maybe you could call the cops. I don't know. I probably would. But yeah, I don't share my area with anybody. That's something I don't intend on sharing. And that's probably why I don't have a P.O. box. And probably why I will not be able to have a P.O. box unless I hire somebody or choose a friend who lives in a completely different part of town to pick up my P.O. box stuff. That was kind of like my big game plan. If I ever do a P.O. box, I'll probably pay someone, either like a coworker, acquaintance, friend of friend, family member, whatever, that lives in another place, another city per se, or maybe in another state, and then they'll just like pick up my P.O. box stuff all at once, pass it to me like once every month, once every 2 months or something. But I refuse to have like my own P.O. box and then like tell people like what part of the city I'm in or what city I'm in. So yeah, I think about this stuff because I watch a lot of TV. Hey, 10K stuffs. Hi there, legendary. Welcome to the stream. You're 30 because you need sparkling water like Andrew Tate. Who is Andrew Tate? And yes, you can guess all you want. I could be 30, I could be 40, I could be 50 actually. So I just did a couple of videos about Eric the Dream Giver says I just did a couple of videos about making gas out of trash, one about a gas fire, one about alcohol fuel. What? Making gas out of trash, one? I don't know how to do that. Magic 8 Ball says walnuts. Nice. My don't have a magic 8 ball, surprisingly. Or maybe I do actually out of one of my suitcases because I have so much random things. Actually, a little bit low key mad at myself for hoarding all this stuff, but then also kind of excited. It's like Christmas all over again that I have 6 suitcases in here right now that I'm going to open up and see what the heck is in here. Like, I know there's a lot of things with tags on it, like a lot of new clothes, a lot of new things, even like new books I've never read. So that's going to be it's gonna be fun, guys. It's gonna be fun for me. It's like a little mini Christmas where you hoard a bunch of things and you buy a bunch of stuff and you don't ever look at it for like 4 years. So when you open it all at once 4 years or 5 years later, then it's like you're getting all these things new because I seriously have no recollection of some of these things that I'm seeing here. Like, it's just some of it is gifts, some of it is not my fault. Like, I didn't actually buy some of these things. Some of these things were just gifts from people or stuff that people passed me down because they didn't want it anymore and they didn't want to throw it out. And then I took it and I hoarded it. So I just have like literally a lot and a lot of Halloween costumes. Like, I even have a pink rope here that I got as a gift that I never wore. Yeah. I don't even know what this is. I think I got, oh, it's like my Christmas outfits. I could reuse this. Okay, this is kind of cute. I totally forgot I had one of these. I think I wore it for like an ugly Christmas sweater party and I just never. This is actually not even ugly. It's kind of cute. I like it. I think I'm going to wear this around Christmas time. If I am here to do streams around Christmas time and I have access to a sweater, I will wear it. It's adorable. I know, right? Legendary. It has eyeballs. I mean, the eyeballs don't move, unfortunately, like those ones that move, but it's so cute. Okay, I'm happy. I see I have, oh my God, I have snow pants here. I don't even know. And it's crazy because like suitcases take up so much space, but really inside it's actually not, there's not that much stuff. It's just so heavy because I think the suitcase itself is heavy. Oh my God, I hope my hands don't come out pruny. It said 20 minutes. My Ziggy's not telling me that 20 minutes is up. You know, it said 15 to 20 minutes. Oh, wait, no. I have like 3 minutes left. I'll just put it on for the full 20 minutes. And pray that my hands come out like baby hands, or at least much softer than before. Almost like adult Happy Meal sweater. Oh my God, speaking of McDonald's, you guys saw the news, right? Like, apparently they brought back the 80s pails. Like the pumpkin looking, the boo looking Halloween. I didn't even know those things were called pails, to be honest. But the Halloween trick or treat little pail things. I guess that was something that McDonald's had back in like the 80s. And they're saying that they brought it back for the first time, I think, since the 80s. I didn't even know they had them. I think there's 3 kinds. I think there's a green one, a white one, and maybe an orange one, but for sure like a boo looking one because I kind of like that one, the white ghost looking one. I don't know if McDonald's just gone crazy and like their marketing team is just like, yeah, let's just come up with like everything right now and just bring back all this old stuff. But obviously like the adult Happy Meal with the Hamburglar, that seems like a blast from the past, like old thing. Old thing revamped because now they have 4 eyeballs and I still have not gotten access to an adult Happy Meal, believe it or not. But whatever. Now the more I think about it, I'm like, I have so much stuff. Do I really want another figurine, another McDonald's figurine, even if it is Grimace or the Hamburglar, which I do think is cute, but I don't have space to put it in my place and it doesn't go with my vision. Like, I want my place to be more like adult, like grown up looking. And I feel like if I put like the Hamburglar and a Grimace figurine here and there, it's going to look less and less like an adult. So I've decided not to do it anymore to myself, and also probably blow like more than $20 at McDonald's, because every time I go to McDonald's, I'm like spending more than $20. I always end up getting like a McFlurry or a smoothie or some kind. So I've just decided like no. But then the Halloween pails, I kind of think it's interesting, even though I don't know how much it is going to be. Like, I don't know how that works. Like, do I buy a Happy Meal and I get a pail, or do I have to buy something else, or do I just straight up buy the Halloween pails from McDonald's? But it is pretty cool that it's like from the 1980s and they're bringing that back. Like, who decided this? Is this somebody from the 1980s? I want Mickey D to bring back everyone. I always like Mayor McCheese. Who is Mayor McCheese? Hold on. I have to search up Mayor McCheese now. For those of the people that are confused why I'm moving around, I don't have some type of hyperactive disorder. I mean, maybe I do, but I don't need to do this. I just want to do this because I'm trying to do my 10,000 steps. And I'm kind of very off. Hold on. Mayor? What? Mayor McCheese. I know Ronald McDonald, but who the heck is Mayor McCheese? I hope you're not trolling me, Henry. Oh, okay, it's really hard to type. Just kidding. You cannot type with these gloves. Oh my God. Oh, I can do this. Hold on. Mayor McCheese. Yes. Oh, wait, that didn't work out. Mayor McCheese. Oh, sweet. I'm so glad. Thank you, technology. Actually, that was my first time searching with my voice. Usually I always type it in onto Google and like, spend those couple seconds. I don't know what I feel about this. He looks, oh, my hands. Okay. Hey, Ziggy, turn off timer. Sweet. My 20 minutes is up. Check out my hands. It's saucy. It's kind of gross. I'm going to throw out my disgusting little gloves. Hold on. I mean, I don't know if it worked, but my hands are like, I don't even know. It's not dry anymore. If you do hand stuff, if you do these hand gloves, it won't, if you put your hands in I feel like if I didn't get that as a gift, like my little baby hand mask thing that I just did, I think if I just bought gloves, like those one-time gloves, latex gloves, and I like rubbed Vaseline on my hands and shove it into the gloves, I'm pretty sure it'll be like a similar result, I think. But I'm not mad that I did it. It just feels like now my hands are pruny. Okay, it's whatever. I'm just gonna wipe it on the rest of my arms. I'm not even sure if I'm supposed to wash it off, because some face masks you're supposed to put it on and then like wash it off, and then other ones you can like leave the essence on. I didn't really understand the packaging just now, so I don't know if it actually means you're supposed to wash it off. You have really bad internet in your kitchen and time to get Wi-Fi. Eric, the dream giver. No, I am on Wi-Fi right now. So I guess it's just really bad Wi-Fi up in here. But it's okay. I am going to get Ethernet. Ethernet is the one for me, at least. I mean, Eric, the dream giver, you do streams, right? So like for your live streams, are you like connected to the Ethernet, or are you using Wi-Fi usually? So for me, I usually do Ethernet at the old place. But now this place, I'm just running on Wi-Fi because I don't have the Ethernet connected, or I have to get that done eventually. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me show you guys this guy. This Mayor McCheese. Actually, oh, it understood me wrong. It said Mayor McCheese. But that's what Mayor McCheese looks like. Oh my God, it's kind of cute, but it also haunts my dreams. I feel like I'm gonna see this guy like in my dreams now, and I don't know if I'm gonna be scared. He just looks confused. I'm confused looking at him. He looks very confused. How many years ago was this? People also ask, is Mayor McCheese real?
After much discussion, McDonald's remained, but most original characters, including the Mayor McCheese, who coincidentally was based on Puff and Stuff. What the heck is Puff and Stuff? It says Mayor McCheese was based on Puff and Stuff, spelled Puffnstuf. What? McCheese made some of his last commercial appearances in the late 70s and the early 80s. They actually had him on commercials. Holy cow, I'm so mind blown right now. Why did McDonald's stop using Ronald? Oh, that's a question too. Critics claim that a clown mascot targeting children for fast food is unethical. A group of 550 doctors and other health professionals took out newspaper ads in 2011 saying Ronald McDonald should be retired. Ronald McDonald made fewer appearances in 2016 due to the 2016 clown sightings. Okay, I also don't know what that is. I guess I never really thought about why Ronald McDonald was gone. He just disappeared out of my life, and I don't think I started to care. But there was always like the classic Ronald McDonald chairs where you see the bench, like the wooden bench, and then you see a Ronald McDonald sitting like with his hand out like this, and then you take a picture next to him. Whenever I see those, I get very nostalgic, and I'm like, oh, where did he go? But I actually never really questioned it. Who is Mayor McCheese? Mayor McCheese is a former mascot of McDonald's who was the mayor of McDonaldland. Oh my God, that's hilarious. That's cheesy. He was a giant cheeseburger with a casual suit for a body and a big hat on his head, along with a mayor sash. He played a major role in the 1970s McDonaldland commercials before being discontinued after a lawsuit. Oh, wow. I am just curious, like, who sued Mayor McCheese, or like sued McDonald's for Mayor McCheese? And like, guys, I'm not gonna look this up. You can do it if you want and comment down below what you think about this lawsuit or how it happened. But I honestly am just curious, like, what do you think the context of the lawsuit was? Like, was somebody offended by Mayor McCheese? Or were they offended by the disproportion of his head ratio to his body? Or did it just scare kids and it scared somebody's child to not want to eat hamburgers anymore? Because that is a little bit weird, because you're eating hamburgers and then the hamburger is that figure's face. That is weird. That's very strange. So I don't know. I don't know what the context behind this lawsuit must have been, but my guess is it caused maybe some disturbance within some children or maybe even adults to be like, something about this doesn't make sense. I guess they don't have talking fries. They don't have a talking McFlurry either, because then if you're talking and your head is that thing that you're selling to eat, again, very strange. Thank you, Henry Beal Jr. Thanks for the super chat. Way back, I had the McDonald's breakfast plates as a kid. I don't know what that is. But they still do McDonald's breakfast. So, I mean, like, what's the difference between a McDonald's breakfast and a McDonald's breakfast plate? Is it the breakfast plate just like filled with goods that are like delicious? Puff and Stuff. HR Puff and Stuff. What kind of powder did you take? LOL, Jojo. Nothing. What powder did you take? Just got here. Sorry, Derek says. Why are you moving around like this? Oh, because I'm trying to get my 10,000 steps, which is actually great. You know what? I'm learning a lot from my recent streams with you guys that I really can do whatever I want. It's fine. I mean, I always wanted to do this in my old place too, but I didn't have space. Obviously, that's why I had to do my live streams on the bed. But now that I actually have space to move around these new streams, I could just multitask and get my steps in. I used to have to do streams and then afterwards hurry up and like go outside and like run around to get my steps, or like stay in one spot and just go like this and watch my Netflix. But now that I have all this space, I could definitely just do it all. I have 1,800 more steps to do before 12 a.m. to hit my goal of 10,000 steps for today. Yesterday, I did a lot more than 12,000 or a lot more than 10,000. So technically, if I wasn't so tough on myself, I don't even have to do it today because my average for the month would for sure be way over 10,000 steps a day, which is like my game plan. Like some days I accidentally miss the 10,000 steps for the day and I don't get too mad at myself because other days I'll just do more. But if I do more on some days, I will still continue with the 10,000 a day. Oh my God, I'm so mind blown. Thanks, Henry. I did not ever know that there was a. Oh, somebody said HR Puff and Stuff Mayor McCheese. That's another thing. What? I think maybe HR Puff and Stuff is a different person. HR Puff and Stuff. Oh my God, that's a thing. Children's television series, HR Puff and Stuff from 1969. There's a whole season on this. What? It says Mayor HR Puff and Stuff and the other residents of Living Island try to help young Jimmy, shipwrecked and led to their island, escape the evil clutches of Witchy Poo. Oh my God, I like the names. A zany witch who wants to steal Jimmy's talking flute for her collection of magical objects. But even as Jimmy tries to keep his talking, okay, that's 1969. A show called H.R. Puff and Stuff. Okay, I don't know, but they don't say anything about McDonald's in here. Is it trying to say that? I don't get it. Maybe was there a lawsuit in terms of like it looked too similar? I don't get it. HR Puff and Stuff McDonald's. I'm gonna try and see if that comes up. So it says Sid and Marty Krofft Television Productions Inc. versus McDonald's Corp. Sid and Marty Krofft Television Productions Inc. versus McDonald's Corp. was a case in which puppeteers and television producers Sid and Marty Krofft alleged that the copyright in their HR Puff and Stuff children's television program had been infringed by a series of McDonaldland advertisements. Oh, wow. I was guessing way off. My guess for why the Mayor McCheese or cheeseburger dude was in a lawsuit, I thought that somebody just sued because they were disturbed. I would think that that's more likely. Don't you guys think? Like, that's a little weird, man. I don't think you should have talking chicken wings at KFC or hamburger talking heads at McDonald's. That's just like, I think it sends the wrong message. But I guess the lawsuit was more infringement copyright to this show, Puff and Stuff. Okay, that makes slightly more sense. Gross way. Yeah, it's quite an imaginative. Like I'm just seeing the visuals for the Puff and Stuff thing and then the visuals for the my cheeseburger, but I don't know, man. Looks kind of special. Grosway, Where You Live at, 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene, The Mirror Effect. Is that a book, Rick James? I miss McDonald's spicy chicken wings. Do they have spicy chicken wings? I don't think I've ever had McDonald's spicy chicken wings before. But maybe that was more like taking business, anything just purely chicken from KFC. Maybe they couldn't beat out KFC. I don't know. I think KFC is so like underrated in the US. Like everybody only talks about McDonald's. I love McDonald's because I think it's like just really fresh, like fresh fries. Everything's always fresh because everybody wants McDonald's. But I actually like KFC more. And I wish KFC had, I like them both. But I like KFC for their chicken buckets. And I feel like just they don't get good enough business. So sometimes when I go to a KFC, I'm always thinking, damn, am I maybe going to get chicken that's like not that fresh and juicy because like there's just not enough traffic. I never see like a jam-packed KFC the way you see people lining up like crazy for In-N-Out. Like I never see those lineups for KFC. It's really sad. McCoin Burger. What? Oh, actually, speaking of like coins and whatnot and like burgers, my friend was telling me the other day that there was, I guess, like maybe 20 years ago or like many years ago, at least a decade ago, they were doing something like called Big Mac tokens or something, and like how he literally showed up to a McDonald's and bought a Big Mac, and they were like, "Hey, you can have this like Big Mac token," and then he found out that the Big Mac tokens can help you like it's like a voucher where you can always get a Big Mac. You could just like go to McDonald's and then get a Big Mac, and I didn't even know that it existed. But did you guys know about the Big Mac token things? I think that's pretty cool. That like regardless of inflation, you can go in with your little voucher or your little coin or something, and then you can go and swap that for like, I don't know, a McDonald's item. Unless if they don't sell it anymore, of course, and that would really suck. My hands have dried out in the span of me talking to you guys, but it actually kind of worked, I think. I think the wrapping, the gloves with like the saucy stuff, the cream, the essence, it kind of made my hands smoother. Do the survey on the KFC recipe and get a BOGO chicken sandwich. Almost as good as Popeyes. I love Popeyes and I love KFC. I can't. Like, the thing with Popeyes is that, like, I've been getting more Popeyes lately just because I feel like the Popeyes that I go to seem to have better business than the KFCs that I go to. So then, like, I'm always kind of disappointed, not in KFC's recipe, but in the fact that, like, when they're not getting enough traffic, I know the chicken's like not as juicy. But then like Popeyes almost always has good business. So then every time I go to Popeyes, like chicken's just like generally a hit. Not always a hit, but almost always juicier than the KFC ones. But I feel like people like Popeyes more too. But I actually like the KFC recipe. I do enjoy the crunch. So if I want like a crunchy chicken, I'll have Popeyes. Actually, I'll ask you guys. Oh my god, I'm like salivating talking about KFC chicken. Which is the better chicken? KFC or Popeyes? I feel like I talked about a lot of really random things today. But he didn't get the jet. Have you ever, Derek says, seen the commercial for Pepsi in the 90s where they said they would give you a jet if you got enough points, and someone actually did, but he didn't get the jet? No, I didn't know that. That's so rude. What? I'd be so mad. So in the 90s, they said they were going to give you, but they're so rich. Why didn't they just give the dude a jet? Actually, in the 90s, a jet. I mean, a jet is still expensive now. So a 90s jet would probably be even more expensive. And that is just rude. I wish that, I hope there was a lawsuit there. That is false advertisement to the truest. Like, if you say you're going to give somebody a jet and then they got all the points and you didn't give them a jet, what if you run in place like the Maniac music video for Flashdance? Get many more steps, lol. Oh, I do that when it's like, last minute. I just like literally go like this, but I still have 1 hour. So when you run around in place nonstop, it is very fun for like a couple seconds. And then maybe because I'm older, I feel like, and I just ate like not too long ago, I feel like it's easy to have like a stomachache afterwards. Whereas walking is slightly better. Thank you, Vermont. That is such a nice comment. You're like looking good, so magnificent. Why doesn't how come my Essa? I need to tell my Essa this. I'd be like, why don't you say I'm magnificent? I've really been giving him some hell since the whole Adam Levine thing, where he comments very descriptive words to that gal that was not his wife. Now I'm like, my SO needs to say better things to me. Maybe like, I'm magnificent. Hold on. What if do this? Okay. Oh wait. So Popeye 67%. You guys are so predictable. Google Wi-Fi system 3-pack router replacement for whole home. Thank you, Eric the Dream Giver. Okay. Google Wi-Fi system 3-pack router replacement. I will take a picture of that. Or sorry, I'm gonna copy that down without trying to not stop my movements. I will look into that after. Hold on. So wait, I need to check like what you do, what you usually use for your live streams. They had special plates way back in the late 70s and early 80s, LOL, to collect. Oh, so McDonald's breakfast plates where you can keep the plates. That is amazing. I wonder how much those go for now though. Like the 70s and 80s McDonald's plates, I would expect to be worth some money on eBay nowadays. Like if you had like the whole set, but then I don't know who would be keeping them if they were if they were plastic. If they were ceramic, I think that would be maybe worth some money. I would maybe be interested in that. What is going on? Thought she was speeding. What? Just gotta get a really Wi-Fi box with boosters. Okay. You have okay, wait. Captain Crook was the McDonald pirate, just Googled. Captain Crook? What? Okay. I think there's probably a whole movie that can be done on McDonald's and all the toys and all the little gifts. You can get a free license to make alcohol fuel and just distill in your own house and run your car for free, Erica Jr. says. What? So you're saying that I can run my car on alcohol? Well, I don't think my Prius can run on alcohol, but oh my God, I was actually so amazed that Toyota, the official Toyota, got back to me on my Twitter page. Like, I guess I don't really have hopes when I write stuff on Twitter. I'm like, I message Elon Musk, but he's never going to respond back to me. But it's just amazing when official accounts actually respond. I'm like, to my tiny little account, I'm so amazed. But my Prius problem, it's so funny because like so people who remember my Prius problem, short background is that I, for 3 to 4 months, had this weird, crazy sound on my Prius. I'm going to show it to you on this live stream for the record because I posted it on Twitter. So anyways, I had this sound, okay, like this sound on my Prius. Let me know down in the comment section below if you recognize the sound. But it's just like nonstop. I had that sound coming on and off in my car for about the last 4 months. And I don't know why, but I didn't take it to the shop because it wasn't all the time. It would be normally not in the morning. It would just happen at nighttime. And when it happens at nighttime, it'll like, and at one point it was up doing it for 5 minutes, and then it would be doing it for like 20 minutes or like the whole ride, more than 20 minutes. Eventually it does stop though, like, and then it just like it's silence. But then I thought it was the tire pressures because the tire warning pressure sign was on. But then recently I took it to a shop and my friend pumped gas for me, or air into the tires. Then he said my tires were just like low on the air pressure. So then I got the air pressure fully filled, and then the sign for my air pressure problem went away. But then like 2 days after I drove my car, that's when I made the video. And the sound is still there, even though it says I have nothing wrong with my airbags, nothing wrong with my car at all. There's no tire pressure sign. There's nothing. But the sound went back on for about 20 minutes. And I just like don't know what to do. And that was actually weird. It was early morning. It was actually not nighttime. Yeah, it was early morning. But then maybe because in California, some mornings are really cold. So I feel like just maybe it happens on the temperature. Maybe it happens when it's cold. Because usually every morning, every afternoon, not morning, sorry, when it's hot outside, like the sound doesn't happen. And then at nighttime, when it's cool again, like if I drive out at nighttime, it'll happen. But anyways, after that happened and I recorded it, I posted on Twitter and I like added Toyota, the Toyota USA official. And then I'm surprised they actually responded back to me and told me to like inbox them. But I didn't inbox them, like private message them really anything, because I don't feel like, I don't really feel like they can do anything for me for now because I drove it again recently at nighttime and there was no sound. So I think this is just like some really, really weird thing happening with my car. But I don't feel unsafe in my car right now, at least. Nothing has happened, even with this crazy sound, for the last 4 months. when the air tire pressure thing was going on. And then now the air tire pressure, oops, oh, just died. Now the air tire pressure thing no longer is, there's nothing wrong with my car anymore. I'm like even more confident in my car, but it's just weird. Like, I don't know why the sound is there, but I think some people commented on Twitter, and thank you for responding back on my Twitter post, that what was it? It could be something's open in the car, or that maybe I have something heavy on the car, and they think it's a person, and maybe it's like seat belt or whatever, I think. So I think that's kind of helpful, but it's weird because I usually don't have anything heavy on the seat. Actually, no. Sometimes I have driven where like I put my handbag, which is this big, on the passenger side, and I'm driving, and then like maybe it thinks there's a person there, which is weird because it's not like my handbag's 100 pounds, but that's one guess. Usually, no, there's like nothing there, and I feel like, or there's an actual person sitting there, so it shouldn't have that sound. So still very weird why all this is happening, but if it keeps happening, then I'll respond back or I'll message Toyota, and maybe they'll do something about it. But I just thought it was really cool of them to actually respond back. I guess, like, I feel like from my experience, all the Twitter official accounts for all companies are so much better to respond back to you than like anything else. Because I've emailed companies before and like you don't hear back from them, but I hear back more from like trying to message someone on Twitter, which is really weird. But yeah, like Robinhood, I didn't ask for them to respond back to me, but I just like added Robinhood recently on like that whole email thing that I got from Robinhood, and I was confused if it was scam. So they responded and DM'd me for Robinhood help, the official help, I guess, Twitter page, and then Toyota, and then Toast when I had my ring problem, which I'm still pretty pissed off at them because they didn't really solve it for me, or they didn't solve it the way I want them to solve it, which is let me know that they can fix my ring for free, because I saw problems literally within less than a week of buying it. But whatever. I get seatbelt alerts on passenger seat after I buy Costco water package. Oh, does it sound like that though, Henry? Don't be tripping. Good night. All right, take care. Eric the Dream Giver, you should email Poshmark and see if they could sponsor you. I don't know what Poshmark wants to sponsor me for. I don't think I really use Poshmark. You're definitely one of the coolest YouTubers. Not a lot of people would join us to watch us do their steps. Thanks, Derek. I appreciate it. I definitely think that I am one of the weirdest people I know, that's for sure. But I think for me, it's just, I guess, a combination. 1111, Make-A-Wish. Okay. I think for me, why my videos are so weird, or like my live streams are like this, is a combination of I am already a pretty strange person, plus the fact that I just don't care. Like, I mean, I still have things I'm embarrassed of, things I won't share online for many legal purposes, or privacy purposes. But I think like knowing my level of care about how people view me is very much lower than a lot of other people that I know. So hence why I don't really care that I do live streams where I walk around. Because I personally think like whatever I do that I'm okay with doing in public. Like I would do this gladly at the grocery store. If you ever see a crazy person walking around at the grocery store like this, it's probably me. I think whatever I do in real life, I can do on live streams, because in real life there's a lot of cameras and there's probably a security guard watching it. So to me, it's all the same. He is building your IKEA wardrobe, Vermont says. What if you run? Okay, what if you didn't get the jet? Okay, trying to read everything. Juicy Drop, hi. Okay, I thought you had to go to the bathroom and just didn't want to leave us. Oh, trust me, if I had to go to the bathroom, I would go to the bathroom. I wouldn't care to leave you, but I'm almost there. So I'm like, okay, might as well just continue. I will stop the stream once I get to 700 more steps. Because I might as well just do it. I'm at 9,300. See that? 9,300. I'm almost there. Just be you. We still watch LOL. All right, sus. Thank you. Thank you for the vote of confidence. Keep up good work. Yeah, what's sad is that I cannot do my crunches though because I have no space in my house until I clear up all of this. All this stuff. Which I really don't know where I'm going to be putting most stuff. Oh my, like look at this hat. I think I bought this hat from Mexico. Where the F am I going to put this? I have like my big hats at the back of my fridge, which you at the top of my fridge, which you can't see because I covered it up with the wine. But there's very large hats there, but none of them are like as big as this one. I don't know. Is this like a sombrero or whatever? I bought it. I'm pretty sure I bought this from Mexico. I actually cannot remember if it was for sure in Mexico or maybe like, yeah, I think I bought this in Mexico. It's great. It covers up a lot of sun, like when you're on the beach, but it did not, actually, I think the material is pretty good because it's still standing after a couple years, shoved in a suitcase. That's why it's all bent up and stuff. But like the worst hats for me are the ones that like you buy it and then it flops down. So it stops like floating up, keeping perky. So this is good. It's just that I probably never really wear this unless like I go to the beach or I bring this to Mexico. But I think the thing about like hats like this is like you buy it when you're traveling, but then when you go back to your home, like chances of me bringing this back out to like a beachy place is very low because I would have to like bring this on the airplane. And this is kind of tiring to bring on the airplane unless I'm willing to give up this much space in my carry-on luggage or put it on my head. Actually, I could put it on my head going into the airplane and then no one can say anything because I'll be like, that's my hat that I need to wear on the beach. But then when I'm actually sitting down, I have to take it down unless I want to piss off the person left, right, front, back of me because I'll be taking up so much space with my hat. But I did see on the news that like, I think it was a news or the meme or on a meme or something where like some lady like put her hair like far back above her seat. So, like her back of her seat on the airplane. I think she put her hair like, above it. So the person sitting behind her could see her hair over their seat, which is kind of gross, in my opinion. I don't know what happened more with that story. Didn't read more onto it, but I was just like, that would definitely cause fights. Unless like some very passive, careless people, or there was no screens on the TV, maybe they won't say anything, but I would definitely be like, can you move your hair out of my sight? Or be like calling one of the stewardesses and being like, this person, you need to move me to a business class seat if you have one, or first class seat because I'm not sitting down in economy with hair in front of my face. Poshmark is a application where you can sell clothes online. You can make a store, and I heard it was clothing. Yeah, I've heard about Poshmark then. Poshmark is an application where you can sell clothes online. You can make a store, and I seen them sponsor a bunch of YouTubes in the past. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could try to reach out and see, but I feel like the only sponsorships or like any affiliate marketing I've ever done usually is like the company approaches me. And then I respond back, see if I trust them or like I want to work with them. I think I've tried. I've tried to reach out to companies before and I never usually hear back from them. So I feel like low chance that I'll get sponsored, but I'll keep working hard so that maybe one day some company this Poshmark company can reach out to me. Good morning, sunshines. Hi there, Brightista. Welcome to the stream. How is everything in the UK? Give us an update. I feel like every time I see you, I'm like, I want to go to London. You just okay. I thought you had to leave. Okay, Lucy, do you think we will ever meet aliens? Juicy draft. Wild question. Love it. Do I think we will ever meet aliens? I hope you get to meet aliens, and I hope I don't. I'm talking about the possibly violent aliens that some people believe will enter our worlds, our planets. So if they're going to be vicious, I don't want to meet them. I would like to disappear from this planet before that happens. If they are kind and cool and they're like Clark Kent, I would like to meet them. Come to my door, please. Yeah, that's pretty much how I would like to explain it. So a part of me really, really wants to meet aliens if they're super cool, like they're a superhero. And part of me really am scared of aliens if they're just gonna be like from what is that movie called? I just watched it recently. World War Z. World War Z, is that what it's called? The one with Tom Cruise. If they're gonna look like that, no thank you. I would like to peace out from this narrative if that happens. But if it's cool looking, if they're cool looking, regular human looking, there's superpowers, I would love to meet those aliens. If you ever need a place to hide, you can come to my house. He just had 2 more babies. He has 10 children now. Grosway says, who has 10 children? Who? Anyways, that fridge working now, Henry says. Oh, the fridge. This is not the same fridge. This is not the $280 fridge that my SO got scammed on. Got another one. This is also a used fridge, but it's not that one. No. This is a $500 used fridge. The $280 one that he got scammed on. He still have it, but I don't think it works, but we're going to try it out and see if it works, because you guys say that maybe it's the coolant or whatever, maybe because it was moved on its back, which I asked my SO and he actually confirmed with me that he saw the guy who brought it to us. It was upright. It was not on its back when it was brought to us. So we don't think that that's what it was. But just to be sure, I think before we try to sell it and tell people it doesn't work, I'm going to try and plug it in and see if maybe it does work. Because if it does work and it's cold, I can have it be cold while the person comes and picks it up, and they could buy it. You could buy it cold in working condition. So yeah, let's hope for that. But for now, if it doesn't work, I'm just eventually going to get rid of it as a piece of junk fridge, which I will advertise as lights up, but doesn't actually work or needs fixing. Get seatbelt alerts on passenger seat after I buy customer. Sorry, trying to read. Try writing instead of email, Henry says. Or like writing by my hand instead of emailing people? I guess. Yeah, that's cool. I've never written a letter to like a company and be like, yo, what's up? You want to sponsor me? I think that's hard. It's tough because there's so many like influencers, like real influencers. I do not consider myself an influencer. It's just that that's what they call you when you're like doing affiliate marketing usually. Like, so for example, for Webull and my MOOMOO, which by the way, if you have not checked out, get your free stocks on MOOMOO or Webull, link down below in the description. So I'm do affiliate marketing for them. Like for example, like these, like there's just so many, like they'll call you influencers, I guess, if you do affiliate marketing and stuff like that. But I don't really consider myself an influencer because to me, it's just such a broad term. And like, there's so many people with like 100,000 followers, 1 million, 10 million, 100 million followers. And I feel like those are more like real influencers. Or you get to, I guess, 1 million, 10 million subscriber level. You're like a celebrity, in my opinion. So it's just really hard. I think like for me to like go and reach out to these companies, there's probably like 1 billion other people trying to reach out with like bigger accounts than me. So I think they wouldn't, or at least I assume that they probably really wouldn't want to look at my like YouTube account to see if I even qualify, because you'll probably be like, well, if you qualify, then we would have already found you. Almost done, guys. Oh my God, I have 170 more steps to do. And then I'm done. And then I can start cleaning this up, moving all my suitcases out of the way, and then I can do my 200 crunches. Actually 400, because I forgot to do yesterday's crunches, but I'm not recording that because it's going to take me a long time and I need to play music while I'm cleaning up my 6 suitcases up in here. Look at him too, he's very cute. I don't even know when I got this, or if I got this, or I got this as a gift. I think I might have gotten this as a gift. This penguin. This penguin's been like deformed because I squished it in my suitcase for very long. It's cute though. It's like one of those very soft little pillow toys. Financial entertainer. We entertained. Edge of tomorrow. Cool locker. Lenny Mai says. What? Locker? Are you saying the fridge could be a cool locker? Is that what you're saying? I actually did tell myself, I was like, well, if we don't want to sell the fridge or we can't sell the broken fridge, why don't you just keep it? I'm like, why don't you just keep it as like a storage space, man? Like, it's huge. It's a huge storage space. Like, it's, if you go to IKEA, okay, and you buy like something this size with that much storage, which you can put like a lot of things in, and there's like drawers, like a fridge, that will cost you minimum $200, honestly. And like, not to mention, this is not, you know, wood. This is like, I don't know what that is. Plastic, metals. So I actually think that it's actually, even the broken fridge that we bought, it was $280 in terms of storage. Is a lot of storage. But I do see that that's weird to have a fridge as storage space for like documents and stuff and files. But honestly, I don't care. If I had the space for it, I probably would have kept the broken fridge myself just to put things in it, because I think it's great to put stuff. Like, the amount of things that are heavy I could put on this beast is amazing. Like, I didn't even pack all my alcohol in here, but there's just 6 here. I can put 3 more here. There is hats behind there, like giant hats. And then I also have like a plant on here, coins, not crypto coins, but just regular pennies and stuff. And then I also have these like giant plastic, like, I don't know, like a bowl things where if I want to wash like sheets, blankets, clothing that I can't fit or is like too dirty to put into the washing machine, I could also throw on top of my fridge. So my fridge is absolutely magical. Oh my God, I only have 20 more steps. Oh, I did it. I did it. Goodbye, guys. Thank you for watching. 10,027 steps hit. Good night, guys. It has been fun. I will be back, and one day, well, I mean, I could always make these live streams like this. I don't really care, but I'll also do some regular ones where I'll just sit down without my heart rate going up. Good night, guys. It's been a great hour and a half. I guess it took me an hour and a half to go from 6,000 steps to about 10,000 steps. So about like 4,000 steps. But I started later on the stream. So if you're wondering how much it took about that much. Yeah, you need to sell some of that stuff to make that money back. These your investments in clothes will pay off. Thank you, Eric the Dream Giver. Yes, I definitely do need to sell more things. So my game plan for my cleaning up day is I'm going to keep some stuff that I really like and then sell most of it. If I can't sell it, donate it, gift it away, whatever. I can always regift. Regift is one of my favorite words. MooMoo needs us to deposit money or just create the account, Juicy Draft. So for MooMoo and Weeble, if you guys look down in the description below, if you open up an account with either MooMoo or Weeble, you will get at least 1 free stock from both the apps. I think Weeble's giving away 2 free stocks, and MooMoo, if I'm not wrong, is giving out 1 free stock for just opening up a new account. You do not have to deposit a single dollar. But if you make the required deposit, you will get more free stocks. So I think with MooMoo, if you deposit at least $100, you're going to get obviously more than just the 1 free stock for not depositing anything at all. And if you deposit like $2,000, you can get up to like 15 free stocks with MooMoo. So obviously, if you deposit, you get more stocks. But both those apps, MooMoo and Weeble, will give you at least 1 free stock just by opening up a new account. If you're going to do it, use my link. Okay, of the Worlds Tom Cruise remake. Are they gonna do that? Or I mean, World War Z or War of the Worlds. I forget. There's too many of those movies. And End of the World. I think now somebody probably should make a movie about like the end of the world and potentially if there's a fight like Russia, Ukraine, China, the whole world, whatever. But it might hit too close to home. Too soon to talk about. Take care, guys. Is this even the kitchen area? Henry says, like here, where my fridge is. So my place is really, really small, Henry. So it's literally a fridge, and then like I'm very close to the kitchen area, and everything's very, very tight. But no, my fridge is not in the kitchen area. This is my dining table, though. It's not this small. I can open up. Take care, guys. See you soon.